Hi everyone, Jon.Kozesky here with the Green Area Chamber of Commerce, your small business advocate. I'll be the first one to tell you that I miss seeing each and every one of you every Friday morning, but as part of our distance socializing, I thought it would be fun today if we welcomed the regular hosts of our weekly Friday forums to share with us how this situation has changed their daily lives and what they are doing to continue their business. So here with me today is Jane Warmus, co-owner with Jon Warmus of Warmus Senior Living. She is also their administrator, as well as Jennifer Jesser Ringer, who is the Director of Business Development at Warmus Senior Living, which is both Brier Creek Independent Living as well as GreenView Assisted Living. So Jane and Jennifer, how are you?
We're doing good today, thank you. It's a good day, sunshine is there.
That's what I like to hear. So first and foremost, most importantly, our families are well, they're home, they're healthy?
Yeah,
And we're so grateful for that. It's our wonderful care team that's making every effort and working so hard, all hands on deck to take care of our residents, our number one priority.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, we're glad to hear that. So speaking of the residential communities, obviously this is new waters for all of us, and I'm sure you've had to learn a lot of new things in a very short amount of time. So tell us a little bit about how this has affected your communities and how you've been responding.
Well, first of all, this is uncharted waters. Our experience in dealing with it is second to none because we're almost 18 years old. But these are new waters for us. We've never gone through a pandemic where we've had to put a visitor ban on any of our buildings. So the biggest change for us is not having family members in and out of our resident homes. This is their home. We work where they live, and it's unusual not to have family members here. It's also unusual to not have certain things on our typical job list to do, which is actually freeing up time for me to spend more time with our residents, doing fun things. So it's been different for me that way, and our residents.
I'm going to agree with that. What is fun, I think, is I know it's bizarre not having families in here, but the one advantage is the residents are actually okay and they're having fun. We have decided to increase more activities, and the other day when the people came in to work in diary, they wore real bizarre outfits. They loved it. So we're going a little bit out there and doing a little bit of crazy things, but they like that because it gets them away from thinking about the other things that are going on.
And they get it. They're fine with the social distancing. They're fine with everything because they know we're just trying to keep them safe. And they tell us that. So we're excited that they get it.
What a wonderful silver lining that you wouldn't normally think of, but you've been able to find in this. That's really nice to hear.
Yeah.
So we obviously have a lot of viewers at home who probably have family in residential communities similar to yours. We also have a lot of community members that know your communities well. They know how much support you've given to the community over these years, and they want to be able to support your residents during this time as well. So what would you say to those at home?
Those at home, we really don't want anything brought in because the more we have brought in, the more we have to sanitize, and that limits our sanitization protocol. So we just like them to just pray for us, to think of us, and then whenever we open up the building again, it's going to be a real big party.
In the emails, sending loving support, the emails to give kudos to our team, that means so much.
Yes.
They're working so hard. Everybody's working so hard. We are really hunkered down on everything. And the emails from the family members in the community and the donations and asks have been wonderful. We're so grateful. The city of Green and our surrounding community and the community of the families has been exceptional, and the support has been amazing.
That is wonderful to hear. Now, Jennifer, just before we started taping, you were telling me actually an interesting story that some of your residents actually have a unique perspective on all of this. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, one of the things we've been doing, and we've been doing it with our staff as well, the one way we can communicate to the masses is video. And getting it out on social media and emails and MailChimp and all the wonderful modes of communication. but our residents have so much wisdom. They've lived through so much. And right now, there are so many families, locked at home. They're not working, they're homeschooling their kids, and they're not used to this. So we needed some wisdom, and who better to get wisdom from than our seniors who have lived through so much, from farming and gardening to preserving and rationing. And the most recent one was one of our residents is 101 years old, and she gave so much wisdom, and they all are, right? They have, and they love it, and we're putting it on. Follow us on Facebook, Brier Creek Independent Living and GreenView Assisted Living, both have their own Facebook pages, and we're putting the videos on those pages, and it's incredible wisdom. And the recipients are appreciating the wisdom as well.
That's wonderful. That is great. Well, we actually have your Facebook handles right here on the screen. So we certainly encourage all of our viewers to get on Facebook and follow both of those so we can stay in touch and see those wonderful videos. So as our last question, it sounds like you've both been keeping pretty busy. But given that we're all in quarantine, have you found any new hobbies over the last few weeks? Are you expert ukulele players or learning sign language?
We are walking a lot with our dog and with my husband. We are walking. That's what we're doing.
That's good.
I've been doing the same, a lot of walking, but I have also determined my retirement job. I found that I love doing nails and hair.
Oh.
That's what I'm going to be doing one day, because proper social distancing and just proper manicures and grooming, I've been pitching in with our residents to do some extra fun doing nails. So I think, Jane's fully in agreement. That's going to be my retirement job. So my new thing is nails and hair.
But she's too young to retire, so.
That's right. That's right. Well, when this quarantine's over, I'm going to come and get my due done from you.
Please do.
Well, Jane and Jennifer, thank you so very much for joining us today. To everybody watching at home, again, please on Facebook, follow their handles right here on the screen so you can see all that's going on at this amazing organization in our community. So thank you again. That's all our time for today. In the meantime, keep home, keep healthy, keep shopping local.